Hello everyone, this is Mr. Ege, and I'm just going to work with you today and to design an adjustable wrench, and this is going to be done in the Inventor. So we're just starting the very first video of this production. An adjustable wrench is literally very important invention, and it replaces perhaps hundreds of many other wrenches, fixed wrenches, non-adjustable wrenches. It's a great convenience. Most of the engineers and do-it-yourselfers, and every toolbox should have one of these. Every shop, every manufacturer must have quite a few of those. It's convenient, and nowadays there are also electrical adjustable wrenches available too. So all of this starts a respect towards this certain ingenious tools, and adjustable wrench is one of them. And we're going to start Inventor as usual at making sure that the part drawing in inch system will be started. The way to do that, there are multiple ways. You can go to new button on the top after you're starting Inventor. Click on the new, and you will have a user interface. Okay, dialog box. Within the dialog box, you choose EN US or English US version, and click on the folder, select the English option. Okay, we can have metric option. English option is inch system, metric option is millimeters, mold design, all templates. You don't want any of these. You want English option, click on that, and then you go to standard .ipt in inch system. Okay, and IPT stands for Inventor Part Drawing. Okay, click on this, and then at the lower right corner, click on the create button. Okay, and that will start a session of Inventor session of part drawing. Okay, this is what you did quite a few times before if you watch the other videos. Okay, and now right in front of you we have the Inventor part drawing started. On the left side there is the project browser. The project browser, and you go to the plus button next to origin, the word origin. Click on the plus button, and that enables you to select one of the planes. On the top, there's a YZ plane. Okay, usually it's a vertical plane. XZ plane is again vertical plane. There is a XY plane. Okay, there's a horizontal plan view. Looking top down. And at this time, I usually go to YZ plane, but this time I want to select XZ plane. Okay. So I'm going to select this particular plane first, and then when it is selected with the left mouse button, there is another button shows up in the middle of the screen, and that's the starting sketch, create a sketch button. Click on it, and now we have a sketch started. Okay, so an adjustable wrench, okay, comes with dimensions, okay, certain dimensions, and this particular wrench instructions and dimensions, okay, will be already given to you on the text version of these instructions on the Schoology, okay. And if you don't see it, you don't find it, let teacher know about it in the class so that I can create another version, okay. If there's any problem to access to that text version. So text has all the dimensions, and I have the text in front of me right now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start drawing a center line first. Okay, this is going to be a small wrench, 3D printable wrench. If I was going to do it like much larger size wrench, I would have changed dimensions accordingly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a center line. So I'm going to select the line command, and I'm going to pick a point, okay, right at the center. And the length that I want to draw is 4.12 inches. So I'm just typing 4.12, enter. Okay. And I'm going to forward, roll my thumb wheel forward so that I can zoom out. I can see the entire line. Okay. And enter. All right. This is going to be the center line. Okay. And the next, I want to draw a square. Okay, again, this is going to be a construction line. It's not going to be actual line. It's going to be construction line. Okay, and to do that, I'm starting from pretty much the same point, a rectangle. Now the height of the rectangle, the length of the rectangle is going to be pretty much the same, 4.12. Height of the rectangle is 0.53, so I'm typing 0.53. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. That's the length. Did not. So I'm going to erase this and do it one more time. Rectangle command. Okay, I'm going to do it all the way to the end. And I'm going to hit the tab key so that height of the rectangle is highlighted, and it's going to be 0.53, enter. All right, this rectangle is good, but it needs to be recentered so that the center line is in the middle. To do that, I'm going to click on the move command. I'm going to select the entire rectangle. I'm pressing the shift key right now so that I can select only the rectangle, and then I'm selecting now on the dialog box the arrow. And when I select the arrow, that means select the starting point. Starting point will be the center point of the rectangle. So here is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to bring the midpoint just like that. Okay. And done. So again, because we know this is going to be outline, just an outline, okay, we can do some modifications here, obviously. And to do the modifications, I need some fillets at the end. And usually the right side of the rectangle is going to be forming a handle, and handle is supposed to be not sharp corners. So we're going to have to use the fillet command. Okay. Okay, so the fillet over here, and the size of the fillet is important. I want to set it to 0.25. Okay, so I'm typing 0.25, and then I'm going to select top corner and right corner, top corner and bottom corner. Okay, so this is the handle, and now it doesn't have any sharp corners. Second, I would like to have a circle. So I'm done with the fillet command. I am escaping out of here, and now I need a circle. The circle okay, is going to form at least one of the jaws. The adjustable wrench has two jaws. Top jaw, which is connected to handle, and bottom jaw, which is capable of moving. The entire adjustable wrench is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, okay, including the pin. Okay. Right, let's count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 pieces altogether. Okay, and let's create a circle, okay, from the center point, but right now I'm not sure if the center point is going to be perfectly center of the circle. So we need to start the center point. We're drawing a 1-inch diameter circle, okay, first of all, and it should be a little bit off the center line. So I'm going to be selecting, okay, a casual point above the center line, approximately this big. And now computer is highlighting the diameter, and diameter is going to be 1, enter. Okay. All right. So the question is, how far is it should be, the top point should be from the bottom? I think it's going to be, I have a dimension for that, 0.649. Let's make it 0.65. Okay, I'm just correcting this 0.65. Okay, and let's see if we can dimension this. And 0.65 radius would come down to 0.15. Okay, so I'm just dimensioning the center of the circle and the center line. Okay, and I'm going to click here and type 0.15 or 0.15, enter. Okay, this is good. And also I'm going to dimension the center from the end of the square, which should be also 0.5, half of 1 inch. This is the radius. Cool. It doesn't look like anything right now, okay? But it is right now the beginning, believe it or not, beginning of the construction lines that's going to enable us to draw the rest of the handle. Handle is very important. Handle is attached to the upper jaw. And once we finish with the handle, we're going to do the rest of it, and hopefully much faster and better. Okay? And so one of the things I like to do establish lettering. Okay, Fairfax Industries, we can write Fairfax Industries or Fairfax Lion. And some kind of a lettering here, that would be very nice to have. So at the very end, so why don't we do that? Just go to text, okay, select the text, okay, and let's create a lettering here, okay. It's a brand name. I could put my name on it, Mr. Reggae, STEM engineering, and so on. But honestly, let's make it about say 0.4 inches high, okay, and then bold letters and the Tacoma. I always like to use Arial. It has a bold look. Arial is really cool. Bold, yeah, Arial black is even better. And you can just simply type here, capital letters, okay, Fairfax. Industries. It's huge. So I'm gonna have to change that. Okay. Probably twice as large. So let's do it again. One more time. And instead of 0.5, let's make it 0.25. But let's write it first, okay? So Fairfax Industries and or Fairfax Lions, also that will work. And then we're going to go with the aerial option. Aerial back option. And all, okay. And boldface letters. And the height, let's make it. Would that be good? 0.25? Let's give it a try. Okay, and the justification is important. Okay. Still too large. So we can reduce the size 0.2 just to see how it behaves. Okay. All right. Now we're going to extrude this a little bit, and also we're going to move it a little bit closer to the handle. Okay. And that's about it. So what else can we do? We can use some trim command. We are going to draw a line. Okay. I measure the angle of the line on the top. It's going to be 17-degree line, and that's going to be the top bottom of the jaw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line, okay, from over here, and tangent line, and at an angle, okay. So it's going to be the length is not that important, but angle is important at this point. So I'm going to press the tab key so that angle is highlighted, okay. And the angle is right now, it states at 154, okay. And what I like to have is 70 degrees with horizontal line. And 17 degrees with horizontal line is, let me see, if you can change 160, 100 and, all right, this is 90 degrees, and this is 180 degrees, and 170 degrees. Okay, so that's going to be 170 minus 17 degrees. That's how I'm going to type it. 180 minus 17 degrees. Let me see if it's going to listen to me. 180 minus 17. Huh, it did. Cool. So that's 17 degrees line with the horizontal. Okay. And that is important because now I'm going to offset this 0.413. Okay, so there is an offset command here. And select this line, bring it down, and type 0 point or just point for 13. Okay, enter. All right, this is the actual line I like to have. Yeah. So far, so good. And we don't have the other line anymore. And even though it's offsetted, so we're going to erase this line. Okay. And I'm not even sure we need this line anymore. Okay. All right. So some of the lines has to be trimmed because we don't need them anymore. I'm going to do just that and trim command. Okay, click. I'm going to click here. Perhaps we're going to click here as well. Okay, that needs to be clicked and cleaned. Okay. This line we don't need it anymore. This line we don't need it anymore. Perhaps neither this line. Okay. All right. We need another fillet here. Okay. Okay. And it's a 1/4 inch fillet. So, I need to establish a vertical line from this point, and that's supposed to be 90-degree angle. Okay, so I'm going to press the tab key so that angle is highlighted, and I'm going to type 90, enter. Oh, didn't work the way I like to have it. Control Z will take me back. Okay, I'm going to just take a break at this point and save my work and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching.